Hello and welcome in today's video, and this is a very good news. We are all set. The draw is happened, and for all the programs, Federal Skills State Program and for Federal Skills Worker Program, and for all of you, we had a very hard time. And for those who just remain calm, patience, now this is the time that we should move forward, and let's begin with the presentation. And today, what is the most important thing that in this presentation you will know that what is the real good news for us which are waiting for the express entry draws, and the pool draws, what are there for the new entrants, those the people who have not put their profile but are planning. For you, this presentation is very important, so just let it begin. And the most important thing, and the first thing in which I am doing is that the pool analysis. The pool right beside, right before the latest draw, and what is the composition, and you will see that. But before that, please do like and subscribe so you will have all my latest videos, and please press the bell icon. And now today I will share why I believe that the score will reduce to 450 by the end of 2020. So this is the point which we all were waiting, and that how and what are the grounds on which I say that for the best of my knowledge and belief, the cutoff will be reduced to 450 by the end of 2020. And after that, why new entries get their best chance of having their ITA. The people who have not yet subscribed, who have not yet applied in the express entry, you guys might be in a very good chance. And finally, what are the advantages of skilled worker programs and trade programs in the express entry for the rest of 2020? And now we will go and just this is the composition of pool, and you can see it later. I will just quickly pass through it. The number of applications were 3,900, and this is the composition of pool as on July 6th, just before the draw. And from this pool they have chosen 3,900 candidates. The cutoff was 478, I'm sorry. And you can see that there just mention and just focus on the score range of 471 to 480. Above that, the candidates has been taken. So for now, the number of candidates total is 4,561, on which 805 has already been selected, which means that the remaining candidates for the score range 471 to 480 are 3,756, which means that on the safe side, if the next draw happened within 14 days, that this score range will be emptied. So I predict that the next score range might saw a drop of a couple of points, and the turnoff might go to 472 or 473. And consequently, these things will for the next category, you can see this 461 to 470. This in these there are 700, approximately 7,500 candidates are there. So it might take approximately 3 to 4 draws. If we take that 3,900 is the cutoff mark, and we assume that the number of entries plugging in, but still there is a slide following which you can see the number of input are limited, maybe because of there are no aisles are going on, and there are so many other things. So just wait with me. And this 461 to 470, this category might be exhausted by the mid of September. And let's see. And now you might come later and then analyze this slide. I'll go to the next slide, which is a comparison, and this comparison is for the previous. Now this is an important one, and that is the slide which made me think and which made me predict that the cutoff score is decreasing. Now this is the exact number of the CRS score range, and this is the classification, the structure on July 6th before the draw. And on the right side you can say there's a number of candidates on May 25th. So you can see that the number of profiles increased is not as much as we predicted. That is mainly because IELTS is not happening in most parts of the world, and it will remain at least for the next 13, 14, 15 days. So I might think that before the next draw there are not a large number of entries will go into the profile, so the people with so the candidates having scores of 472 plus has a very good chance. And if we see that this score is rising, and you can just calculate the number of entries, and you know that the 3900 is the benchmark, keep approximately 900 to 1200 entries for the PNP guys who got their PNP in the earlier, which and they will include in the pool, so that proportion might go up. But the remaining candidates and the inflows of the profile, I am sure at least that the scores will be reducing a lot. So just I wish all of you to be patient and wait for your turn. And this is approximately, before we go, I will say that the score might be 450 by the end. And Canadian Express, the important point, a very important point, is the main constituents of the Express entry profile is the Canadian Express entry class, and the Canadian Express entry points plays a very big role. And the people having Canadian Express Canadian experience got huge numbers, but this class is empty. Just again, this 440 is the lowest ranked candidate remains in the pool. Above 440 score candidates of Canadian Express entry has been taken. And just remember that on May 25th, the Canadian Express entry profile, the cutoff was 440. So you can see that there is a very good chance for the people outside Canada having no Canadian work experience, living in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or Canada and any other country. They got a very good chance of being there and got selected. And the important thing, that due to the pandemic there will be a lot of new opportunities for the skilled workers and skilled trades program. So guys, you have got a very hard time, but this is your time to celebrate, to be positive, and this is the thought of the day. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but we often look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. That's by Helen Keller. That was us, what happened when that corona came, and we think that Canadian Express entry is just gone so far, but now I can see it is within our reach. Be positive, be patient, and I hope many of you will be having your ITAs. Just share the good news with us and let other people get motivated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Please do like and subscribe. Stay connected and stay happy. Bye bye.